You failed a DOT drug test, and now you are told you have to complete the SAP program. So, what is a SAP? How do you hire one? And what happens next? Here is the whole process, start to finish. A SAP is a substance abuse professional, a DOT-qualified expert who evaluates drivers after a violation and guides them back to duty. Not just any counselor qualifies. A SAP has to meet strict federal credential and training requirements. You choose your own SAP, and you are responsible for that cost. You can find qualified SAPs at sapfinder.com, a directory built to connect drivers with DOT-qualified professionals. Once you have found one and established a relationship, there is a required step. You log in to the FMCSA Clearinghouse and send a request to designate that SAP. They approve it, and only then can they record your progress. That designation officially starts your process. From this moment, the clock begins on your return to duty, and every step from here is tracked in the clearinghouse, so your record stays clean and complete. Step 1 is the evaluation. Your SAP conducts an initial face-to-face evaluation, in person or by live video, and recommends education, treatment, or both. You complete what is prescribed. Then the SAP reevaluates you to confirm you followed through. This first phase can take a few weeks to a few months, depending on what is recommended. Step 2 is the return to duty test. Once your SAP determines you are ready, you take a return to duty test, directly observed. Only a negative result clears you. When the test is negative, your clearinghouse status returns to not prohibited, and you can drive again. Your SAP clears you for the process, but your employer makes the final call on putting you back behind the wheel. Step 3 is the follow-up program. Passing that test is not the end. Your SAP prescribes a follow-up testing program tailored to you. The follow-up program requires a minimum of 6 unannounced, directly observed tests in your first 12 months back, and it can extend up to 5 years. Here is a rule that surprises people. FMCSA will not let you manage this yourself. A third party has to run it, either your employer or a consortium/third-party administrator, like us. You have 2 compliant options. Your employer's representative can manage it. That is legal, but most have only done it once or twice, and it means your boss is tracking every test. Or a third party manages it. Most drivers prefer that buffer. It is confidential, independent, and your employer is not carrying the deadline risk. This is what we do every day. Vertical Identity runs your post-SAP program end-to-end, whether you drive for a carrier or under your own authority as an owner-operator. We coordinate directly with your SAP, schedule every test at the nearest of thousands of collection sites, and handle MRO review from start to finish. We also report to the clearinghouse on your behalf. It is a flat program fee, tests billed separately, and it is confidential and judgment-free. Failing a test is not the end of your career, but the SAP process has to be done right. Every step matters, and skipping one can send you back to square one. Find your SAP, complete your evaluation, and return to duty test, and let us manage the follow-up program that gets you all the way back. Learn more at verticalidentity.com/SAP program or call 602-899-1606.